Happy New Year, MVP. This is Streeborama back to give you a New Year's edition of Streeborama. You all need a new taste of a vlog. Sorry that we've been away a bit over the holidays, but those things happen. Kind of take a break from public life and internet tomfoolery for a little while. During the holidays, spend some time with your friends and family, because that's what it's all about ultimately. I'm just going to give you guys a really brief vlog just to give you something to look at, because we've been putting out a lot of content in terms of, even though we didn't do any vlogs or videos for December, we've still been working in so many other media, especially releasing MVP Mutant Radio episodes on a regular basis. We did a few really cool reviews this past month. By the way, this is Streebo talking to you. There you can see me peeking in the corner of the picture with me and Roger Corman. And then here I am on the left with my actress Kathy Sandvoss from Ghost, which will be available online for purchase very soon on DVD. And there's the lovely Mutitia, the movie goddess. And the not so lovely but awesomely talented John Carpenter from picture of Fright Night Film Fest 2010. Or was it 2011? Yeah, 2011. But I digress. It was a great year of completing projects and just putting us in a position to move ahead and do bigger and better things in the years to come. Really looking forward to it. So it's cool. This is a little glimpse of my shelf. You can see these are the little pictures that are inspirational to me, representing our major projects, and also, you know, some of our big encounters with some of our idols and the patron saints of guerrilla filmmaking, and MVP in particular, especially with that man, Roger Corman. And it's fitting that we put Mutitia the movie goddess in there, as we were able to complete work on the first episode of Mutitia this year. Oh, I'm losing my focus on her. Sorry. Back out a little bit. And if you are a fan of Mutitia the movie goddess and you've seen that first episode of Mutitia's Movie More featuring George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead, you can come meet her at the Mad Monster Party in March of this year. So March 22nd, 23rd, 24th. So come join us. Come join the fun. We'll all be there. Also featured at the Mad Monster Party will be the return of Mr. Bruce Campbell. Not to North Carolina. Well, I guess to North Carolina. He was here for the making of Evil Dead 2. But also the return of Bruce Campbell to Mutant TV, because MVP will be there, and no doubt we'll get to record several of the proceedings involving Mr. Bruce Campbell, so it should be fun. And I'll finally get that Bruce Campbell autograph to go with my picture. My personal photo there with me and Mr. Campbell. And this is my boomstick photo that I wasn't able to get signed at Fright Night, so it's cool how the universe has a way of helping things work out. Since we're being thankful for the new year, I just thought that I would take a moment to show you kind of a closer look at some of the images that you often see in my vlogs on the wall behind me. There you can see my Hellraiser 3 rare Italian one sheet, mini one sheet, whatever those are called when they're smaller like that. Complemented by the photos of myself with Barker, meeting Mr. Barker at the Horror Hound 2010. There's George Romero, Eddie Miller from The Walking Dead, who lives here in North Carolina, and her family is actually really awesome. There's myself and John Carpenter, with the photo of John Carpenter on the set of one of his movies, but I have no idea which one it is. Sorry for the glare right there. That's the way it goes sometimes. There's my signed Roger Corman print from the Fright Night Film Fest. My signed rare Japanese fly program, signed by Charles Edward Poe, the writer. And of course I already showed you Bruce Campbell down there. But if we go all the way to the top, check it out. See how things are connected. We got Roger Corman over here on the right. You can go right above him, the drive-in connoisseur himself, Joe Bob Briggs. Just to Joe Bob's left, the one and only Sid Haig as Captain Spaulding. And then continuing the clown motif, that's how we jump over to Pennywise on the It picture, signed by Tommy Lee Wallace, the director of Stephen King's adaptation there. And then closed out, bookended by another one of our favorite horror hosts, the lovely Miss Elvira over here. So from Joe Bogg to Elvira, Clive Barker, Carpenter, Romero, The Fly. They're all represented. You see here on an adjacent wall that I have a little mural commemorating our experience in the American Zombie Film Contest, which, although we had worked on projects prior to Devil Comes Down, this really represented our first attempt to kind of work our way into the Charlotte and North Carolina film community, and of course the national film community. So it's just a great experience for us to help introduce ourselves to the community, and also meet so many of our fellow filmmakers, you know, some of whom we went on to work with, like Robert W. Fillion, who of course won the American Zombie Film Contest. But there you go. If you weren't there, you might not ever know about it, but you always hear us reference it here at MVP because it was part of our history, much like Romero himself, pictured there with Streeborama himself. So thanks for joining me, MVP, for this abbreviated edition of Streeborama's vlogs, and just kind of a look at all the things that we have to be thankful for in the land of MVP. And here in the new year, we have what we have most to be thankful for and to look forward to is the fact that you'll be able to get these damn DVDs. Finally, long-running projects completed at last from MVP to you. It's something we're excited about. And hopefully people will enjoy them and appreciate the DVD package that we put together with commentaries and behind the scenes and all that kind of fun stuff. So, thanks for joining me, guys. This is Strebo from the land of MVP. Check us out at mutantville.com. And if you're on iTunes or looking for a good podcast, definitely check out MVP Mutant Radio. And join us for all the cool movie talk there. If you're on Twitter, follow us at MVP LAYERS. MV Players. That's right. Alright, we'll talk to you soon, guys. Peace.
You're watching Mutant TV.